Okay, let me give a few bits of context here as we get into this. I'm going to commentate over this because I want to highlight my solo queue teammates here and show an example of what amazing solo queue teammates are. But at the same time, this gameplay is extremely boring to watch without me saying what's happening. So the context is we're kind of 3-gen. It's a very far split. You can see that's the other end of the 3-gen over there. It's not like the worst 3-gen in the world, but the Legion could definitely patrol it. So we're working on two ends, and mine was definitely the one progress. So Legion decided to go after me and stick on me because I'm on Death Hook. So right now we're getting chased, and I saw that my teammates are over on the left, so I'm like, okay, let's just stay away from my teammates, let them do that gen over there. I'm gonna take this chase as far away as I can from those 3 gens that are kind of in a row. So my idea right here is to go up to the top and hopefully that the destroyed wall is not destroyed. Okay, so now my plan is to just die. I'm like, okay, I basically died, and thank you, Fang, I love you. Fang coming in clutch. I never even expected that. She was just right where I was gonna drop down, like on the same wavelength. Yui stands right in there, blocks the door, takes a hit. Off to a great start with these amazing teammates saving my life as I'm on Death Hook and can't use Dead Hard or my Siptic. I'm in a horrible position, so I'm taking this giant loop right here. And I notice that they're both healing in the boon. And right here, I notice, as I turn around, Legion's not going after the Yui, who is also injured. So I'm like, okay, Legion's trying to tunnel me out. She's trying to get me out of the game. So I'm going to try to make this an infinite, drop that pallet, and see how many times I can go around the same loop. And as I go through this next time, I start to realize, like, okay, I'm not going to be able to do this much longer. But at the same time, what else am I going to do? Try to play this unsafe pallet? So I go around and hope that, you know, maybe the Yui and Fang finish healing, and they did. And so Yui points to go this way. So I'm like, okay, I'll go this way, assuming that the door's over there. It's not. I'm not sure why she pointed that way, but she did, and I never made it to that pallet, unfortunately. So instead of recovering, I'm like, okay, let me get under the pallet, give them a chance to save me if they want to. And here is where all of the massive and just amazing plays come in from them. I cannot be more grateful for it. Just remember, as all this is going down, none of them are communicating. I'm not communicating with them. This is all like, you know, just game knowledge, game sense from all of us. So Yui takes a hit as Legion kind of commits to her a bit instead of picking me up, and Vittorio comes in to try to pick me up and doesn't get me up in time. So they know that they have to, like, you know, stay around my body so that I don't get picked up. And they're doing a pretty good job. So Yui's off healing to get healthy again, and Vittorio goes down. He had to stay around, so I can't blame him that much because, like, he had to, like, threaten the Legion, put pressure on her that he was gonna pallet save if she picked me up. So Vittorio and I are both under the pallet now, and Vittorio, amazing solo queue survivor, crawls on top of me to increase the chance that she accidentally picks him up instead of me as we're both there. And like, I don't know, just I'm so grateful because it's such good teamwork. Yui heals up. Her and the Faye come in at the same time to try to get the pickup. It doesn't work. Again, solo queue, communication.
My only hope is that she actually picks up Vittorio.
Is not quite there. And as I just said, my only hope is that she picks up Vittorio over me because now both Yui and Fang have to go heal, and this is a great time for her to actually do the pallet save. But for some reason, the Legion decides to go interrupt them healing in the boon, because I'm not sure why. And then this phone starts ringing. I had no clue what this is, and it annoyed the fuck out of me, so I tapped out, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So we're just gonna wait a minute for this. It was a Facebook call, and I had never heard this before. But Legion comes back, and Vittorio and I fully recover, waiting for Fang and Yui to come back as they're still healing in the boon. I'm not sure why she didn't pick up. She's way too paranoid about getting pallet saved. So I'm just staying still, letting Vittorio try to, like, crawl to where the Legion would be, and just kind of bug the fuck out of the Legion by being AFK with all the sound notifications. Maybe she'll mess up because she's so annoyed. Who knows? I'm kind of desperate. I figured I'm gonna die. But Fang injured takes the attention until Yui takes the attention. Legion commits enough for the Fang to come pick me up, and then we were going to drop the pallet to get the Vittorio, but Legion had Spear of Fury that she didn't reveal all game, so she finally commits to the Fang, who goes down, so I take this opportunity to get Vittorio up, and we both make it back to the boon, but not without any complications, because Legion still wants that kill. She wants to get me, so finally I'm not having the men, so I can use that Siptic that I've saved up all game, and I'm finally safe. But that's not it, because we still have a Fang Min down that we need to go save, because obviously we're solo queue, we're going to play altruistically, and we're all good solo queue apparently. So I started mending up, and then my teammates just instinctively either... I'm happy. Well, I guess they have aftercare, that's how they know I was there. But they come, heal me up really fast as she's hooking the Fang, and so we take this opportunity to reset and go in as 3. Now obviously, to get this successful save, we would have to go in 3 different ways, and you know, this is much easier to do when you're a Swift, when you have like, okay, Yui, you're gonna go open that door on the left, make sure that's open. Vittorio, open the one on the right. You go left, you go right, I'll go middle. And that's what my idea was here. I was gonna hope that she committed to Vittorio or Yui right there, and if she did, I could drop down behind her and kind of flank in and get the unhook, but she didn't. She wants to try to secure this kill, so I'm trying to taunt her and be like, hey, I'm Death Hook, come get me. But she's not falling for that, especially with that door open now. So I'm just kind of playing the waiting game and waiting for Yui and Vittorio to come here, because I cannot do this by myself, and if I do, it's game over for me too. So the Fangs just got to hold on, hit the skill checks, and I'm going to tree tech. Not really tree tech, but, you know, sit behind the tree. So she hopefully doesn't know I'm there. And then I can come in and surprise her like that. She panics, misses, as Vittorio drops the firecrackers and gets the unhook without any of us getting injured. Fang takes a second hit with the BT as I come in behind her, and then I freak out in happiness, and we all trail the Fang into the exit. I'll let this play out now. It must go! I was so happy. We did it! Amazing solo queue teammates. This is like the best you can ask for in solo queue, and I wish more games were like this for my solo queue. Be more like these people.